Hey guys, I think it's time for a new Musou mode, so let's do it. This will be our 25th Musou mode, and yeah, I can't believe we're actually getting closer and closer to our 32. But the next Musou mode we'll be doing is Xiahou Yuan. So let's do it. And the first level is the Yellow Turban Rebellion, of course.
Brother, let's go.
It's finally time.
Yes.
The rats are gathering.
Don't be so hasty.
Alright, as always, the intro.
In the spring of the year 184, led by their leader Zhang Jiao, followers of the religious group known as the Way of Peace rose up in rebellion across the land, their actions fueled by discontent with the decadent and corrupt Han Dynasty. This uprising became known as the Yellow Turban Rebellion, due to the yellow cloths the followers wore around their heads. The power of the Yellow Turbans knew no boundaries, instantly spreading throughout the plains of central China. The beleaguered Han sent out a call for help across the land to organize a campaign against the Yellow Turbans. With hopes of a better future for the Chinese people, brave men and women answered this call of duty, and thus begins one of the most turbulent eras of Chinese history, known as the Three Kingdoms.
Alright, the equipment, the weapon. We actually have a second weapon, which works out well. And we're going to use that for our advantage. The items, we're going to keep the same. Life, Musou, attack, defense, and a horse, which we'll always use red hair. The bodyguards are default at 2. The conditions are the same. If Zhang Jiao is defeated, we win. If He Jin's defeated or if I die, we lose. And it's a game over. The unit info, nothing has changed. Nothing will ever change here. I mean, with the exception of playing as officers other than Zhang Fei, Guan Yu, Huang Gai, Xiahou Yuan, and Xiahou Yuan, there'll be an additional unit officer for depending on which 3 you play as. And for the others, He Jin. But other than that, there's really no changes. Just additionals. That is if you do it with other characters. Anyway, we did the intro, so let's do it.
Go! Ye children of the Yellow Turban!
Break the siege of the Yellow Turbans! Humble the rebels!
Show them our strength!
So basically, looking at this Xiahou Yuan, he basically has the same attacks and all that as Wang Zhang. Musou attack as well, and we can see right away.
Go! Teach them how to mess with us!
You're a better general than I have heard!
The first thing we're going to do is defeat Zhang Jiao.
Witness the miracles of the Way of Peace! I defeated an officer. I have no time for the unenlightened. More insect.
Oh yeah, by the way, we have to defeat Zhang Jiao 3 times.
You flaming idiots! Take this!
So now we're gonna go up and defeat Zhang Bao for the fact that we made Zhang Jiao teleport into our headquarters. And I didn't get the kill for that, which was strange. Alright, so we're gonna go up here. We can't use the horse, so we're gonna go by foot. Don't worry, you won't lose the horse here. And there'll be a cutscene popping up very soon, or very shortly.
Feel the power of my magic!
Okay, you really want to avoid those rocks coming up from those hills, because no matter how hard you try, even with the Musou attack, the rock will stop you. Like what just happened there. Alright, we made it to the top. That's all I really care about.
Don't tell me this nonsense scares you. Attack!
Alright, so one of the good things about having Zhang Jiao inside our headquarters or main base is that if you approach Zhang Bao or Zhang Liang, he will teleport normally. But now, since he's in our headquarters, he won't teleport.
I defeated an officer. Behold.
We must fight well.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to the left and, well, let's actually defeat.
So, they join.
Oops. We're gonna defeat Yan Zheng. And then, we'll go to Zhang Liang. But for the fact that Zhang Jiao teleported inside, we have to defeat him 2 more times.
Another army.
If you approach Zhang Bao, Zhang Liang, you only have to defeat him twice. That is, if you have him, Zhang Jiao set up where he was at. Well, if Zhang Jiao is still at the south section of the map, he'll teleport if you approach either of those two either of his two brothers.
Show them our strength.
Alright. So Yan Zheng, he's almost dead.
I defeated an officer. Don't fall behind.
merciful hero.
Wow, we're at 200 already? Alright. Well, now we're going to defeat Zhang Liang. Might as well attack some of the troops that are right outside the west side of the fortress here before I do anything else. It doesn't hurt to kill a couple of officers too in the process.
I defeated an officer.
We must fight well. We must fight well.
I defeated an officer.
When all else fails, attack!
I defeated an officer.
Alright, so Zhang Jiao retreated.
We must fight well.
He was defeated, and now he's going to be up in the north section of the map. And then Zhang Wenchen's unit appears.
You're a better general than I have heard.
And we just defeated Zhang Liang.
I defeated an officer.
So the only three officers that are left are Zhang Jiao, He Yi, and Zhang Wencheng. I would actually be worried with Zhang Wencheng because, well, from people I know play it, I know some people even brought it up that Cao Cao gets killed off by Zhang Wencheng easily in this battle. But for the fact of the matter is two things. I'm playing as Xiahou Yuan, so that's under Cao Cao's forces, and his morale is at 8. Zhang Wencheng is at 5. I'm not worried about it as much. Plus, not only that, Cao Cao's not even there. He's all the way over here. Alright, enough with the pausing. Let's continue.
We will not let them pass our army. We will not let them pass our army.
Alright, so right now we're going to grab the 2 Musou wines and dim sums.
Did you think we would let you through?
Looks like Zhang Wencheng's sub-officer's here. Might as well kill him since he's here.
I defeated an officer.
And we have 300. Sweet. Okay, so when it comes to these two particular ones, I know I've been repeating this for the longest time, but I'm going to say it anyway. There's two ways you could get these two dim sums and Musou wines on each side of the fortress. One way is to do exactly what I'm doing right now. Go down until you see a pot right by a little balcony, like that one right there on the right side. Line up with it, hopefully, and just pray to God that you actually hit it, like I just did right there. So that's our second Musou wine. Or there's a little glitch that you could do. You need a good jump and reach for it. You would jump on top. Well, you would line yourself up where the balcony is, jump up, and then attack. But that is right when you are right by the balcony, not what I just said right there, obviously. If you hear the pot break, pause it, save, quit, then load up the game again. And apparently, well, that's what I'm according to what I read on GameStop. I meant GameSpot, and a couple of other sources. But once you reload the battle, it will be right at the bottom. However, I'm not going to do it like that because there's no need for me to exit the stage unless I'm farming up for either two scenarios, farming for a better weapon, item, or getting a fourth or fifth weapon, and I'm saving. But right now I'm going to go and try to grab the first dim sum. Like I said, I wasn't worried about Shaman Cheng. Not this time anyway. Alright, let's try this again. Right on. Alright. So, we got that first dim sum. The second one is easy to obtain. And then we're almost done. All we have to do is defeat He Yi, and then we're going to defeat Zhang Jiao. And there's the dim sum. So now let's go to He Yi.
Go. Teach them how to mess with us.
I defeated an officer.
We must fight well.
Alright, now Zhang Jiao. Let's finish this level off. Goodbye.
Though my body may die, my spirit will live forever.
And that's a win. That went pretty well, actually. It's been a while since I finished it in 14 minutes. Not bad. Alright, I'm not caring about the items and weapons because, well, but the fact of the matter is we're not getting anything good for a while. We have a KO count of 311, which isn't half bad. Nearly 500 points total because of that. We defeated 9 officers and generals. We kept both of our bodyguards alive, which is always a good thing. So we should have at least a good, what, 5,500? 6,000 points? That works too. So, yeah. That was the first part. And, like I said before, we're going to complete the last 3 officers. Because, you know, at the end of each Musou mode, you complete, there's 3 officers. Well, with the exception of Wu, there's 4 officers that you see in the sky. And, you have to complete their Musou mode in order to unlock them in the endings. And not only that, unlock them past their certain death date. So you'll see them appear. Just like when I show you guys with Sun Jian, the Battle Yi Ling, an example, you play against him in Siege of Hefei Castle. So it affects almost everybody. Well, it affects everybody unless you play Sun Jian. Well, complete Sun Jian's Musou mode, then you won't see Sun Ce again. But anyway, we'll save. And obviously, we're done with Wei Yan's, and I'll say it again, I am glad I'm done with that one. And there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures, and I'll see you for the next part. Peace.